Solar Smart Industrial Intelligent Industrial Solar Energy System with Energy Storage. A smart energy solution for a sustainable industrial future. Industrial companies in Latin America face three pressing challenges in first energy cost can represent up to 13 of trade operating expenses. Second, they remain heavily dependent on renewable sources that are exposed to price volatility and a supply shock. And third, they are undergoing pressures from regulator and clients to meet a sustainability target. But where there is pressure, there is also opportunity. The renewable energy market in Latin America is growing at more than 8% per year, supported by favorable regulation in Colombia, Brazil, and Mexico, and by storage costs that drop nearly 15 for every year. That is window solar smart industrial is really for. Financial director. As financial director, my responsibility is to make sure and the company has the right capital and the right moment. While control risk, we evaluate their main funding sources, venture capital, angel investors, and government grants. Each one has a different profile and terms of investment size, control risk, and scalability. Our strategies is facet and fast one. We use angel investors and government grants to validate the technology in Colombia because this they bring low financiality risks and no equality dilution. And phase two, one, the model is proven. We attract venture capital to fund expansion into Brazil and Mexico. In phase three, we remain to royalties generated by licensing model to sustain long-term one. This approval gives use their claim benefits. It reduces risk and enables scalable group and prevents dependence on single funding sources. On the making side, we work on the two fronts. Nationality, we focus on undirected B2B, approval to large factories and industrial parks, supported by strategic Alliance White Energy distributors and integrators, and Stru present and Colombian energy and sustainability events and case vice visit marketing that snows case pilots result to bullet credibility on digital marketing, primarily LinkedIn and the content marketing aiming and industrial decision markets combined with participation in trade fairs source and Intersolar by Brazil and Solar Power Mexico International licensed campaign brandmen eh, Bradman um, with local partners and through leadership content like When My Purpose Smart Energy ROI across both from the core messages in the same energy safe innovation and sustainability. Investing proposal. To discuss this plan, we are raising a side round of 1.5 million dollar use with a smarting runway of 36 months. We project a 5 times return and 5 years with an internal rate of return of around 32 row, and we expect to rate break even in years 3 through projected income. The use of fund is clarity defined on 14 rows to R and D and productive energy 56 to pilot deployment in Colombia, 20 to market expansion into Brazil and Mexico, and 10 to marketing and branding, and 5 to operation and team. Every dollar is tied the measured sustain while maturity outcomes of for investors.
Now, I will present the global expansion strategy and how we position our solution in international markets. From identifying the right countries to learning from real industry case, defining our competitive advantage. This section show with our project in a scalable, viable, and ready for investment. Um, as international markets manager, my role is to define where no we expand. Our plan focus on three Latin American markets. Colombia is our entry market, the place where we value the technology with a pilot in real industry condition. Brazil is our core market because it's the largest energy market in the region with very high industrial demand and strong governmental support for renewable energy. Mexico is our expansion market, driven by industry growth and nurturing. Across these three countries, we see the same partners and strong clean energy trend favorable regulation, high demand for energy savings, and government incentives. Of course, there are barriers, mainly the high initial investment and complex regulatory frameworks. Our mitigation is built into the model itself. The non-exclusive license approach, combined with local partners, lowers our exposure and accelerates markets entry. To validate our strategy, we analyzed real industry case. Um, uh, to make sure our strategy is solid, we studied real case. On the success side, Tesla Energy. Tesla built a scalable model around continuous innovation. Products like Powerwall, Megapack, a strong brand, and global expansion through local partners. On the failure side, Solindra, a solar company that collapsed despite massive investment. Solindra filed for clear resource, extremely high production cost, a weak financial strategy, and inability to compete with filing silicon. Panel prices, premature scaling before market validation. From these two cases, we extract for key lessons for Solar Smart and control costs, diversify financing, scale gradually, always validate the market before expanding. These lessons are not theoretical, they are embedded in every decision of our roadmap. Besides all these insights, we define our competition advantage. Beyond the business case, when we benchmark Solar Smart against the competition, we see a clear lead compared to traditional clear lead. Compared to traditional solar provider and to the main industry players, our system stands out on three differentiators. First, smart technology, or continuously optimized generation, strong consumption. Second, flexible licensing or commercial model adapt to each market and partner. And third, the international of energy and strong in one platform. And instead of two disconnected systems. And together, these three elements create a defensive competition advantage that is hard for competitors to replicate quickly. Disadvantage allow us to generate real impact. Beyond the business case, Solar Smart creates real impact on three fronts. Environmental, across our licensing portfolio, we wish to avoid around 120 tons CO2 per year. Economic, we project roughly 8 years. So $8 million in combined annual savings for our industrial clients. And industry, more than 15 plants transformed by 2030, becoming more efficient, more competitive, and more sustainable. In short, Solar Smart is not just selling energy, and is in driving the industry energy transition in Latin America.